Get ready with me while we talk about things that I strongly dislike. Number one thing is when you're arguing with someone and you bring something up and they say, name one time that I did that, and your mind just goes completely blank. It happens every single time. I don't know what it is about that question, but every single time, no matter if they did it like a million times, once they ask, name one time, memory completely erases. It's so annoying. This is actually my number one problem right now, and it is, why is it so hard to decide between going all black or having like highlights, balayage, or anything like that? Like, guys, what do I do? It's like grown out. Should I just go black, brown, or should I just keep doing the highlights? I don't know. I know this isn't just a me problem because so many of my friends say the same exact thing. It's so hard. This one actually irks me so bad. When girls go for a guy that are already in a relationship and they try to justify it with saying, oh, well, they're already doing bad, or they're already toxic, I'm doing them a favor. Girl, like, what is actually going on? Like, what are you really doing? So sad. That happen all the time, and it happened to me too. So I used to be friends with this girl, and she used to do this all the time, and she thought it was the funniest thing ever. And she used to flex that she could pull like anyone that's in a relationship, and I was like, oh, that's not cute. That's exactly why I dropped her as a friend. So insanely passionate about this next one. Why is it so hard to find a guy that likes a girl the way that girls like guys? Let me explain. I'll know multiple girls that have this like one guy that they're obsessed with, and they've been obsessed with them like forever. It's not multiple guys, it's one specific guy. Like, they try so hard just to make that guy happy. For example, they make him like boo baskets, forgive him even if he's cheated, just because they love him that much. But have we ever met a guy that's like that? No, like, it's so rare. I've never met a guy that's obsessed with their girlfriend like entirely. Like, they're always like, oh, that girl's bad, and it's so sad. I was literally talking to my boyfriend about this the other day. We were saying how like guys really care about the girls that they're getting with. They just do it for like their body or like just for the attention. Literally, thank God that I found a gem, and my boyfriend isn't like that, but it literally came from a guy, so that's how you know that it's real and that it's a problem. It's so sad. This one also sort of ties into the last one. Why is being nonchalant a flex now? When have girls like that? I mean, we are not attracted to that. I don't know when that became a thing, or like why do people think that's a flex? I'm really unsure. This is why your relationships aren't lasting and no one wants you. That's so dumb to me. I don't understand why you wouldn't want to share your feelings with somebody that you're like interested in or like that you're dating. Moving on to school related things. One of my biggest pet peeves that a lot of teachers do is they give us an assignment, then they won't stop talking. Like, I don't understand how you expect me to do the assignment. That actually pisses me off. I don't think you guys understand, especially when it's a test. I remember one time it was real bad with this teacher. Like, I wanted to cry. I was on the verge of tears. The lady just wouldn't stop talking. I could not concentrate. The hour was almost over. Also one of those teachers that are like, okay, nobody does the work. Well, maybe if you would stop talking after you sign the assignment, we would be able to concentrate. This one actually blows my mind because it happens so often that it's crazy. So many people are fake nowadays. So many people that are friends with someone and then they go behind their back and talk bad about them and say like, oh, they're actually not my friend. I actually really hate them. But then when they're with them, they act like all buddy. That actually drives me insane, and I hope none of my friends are like that. This one's kind of ironic because I'm literally complaining in this video. I hate people that complain about everything. I promise I'm not a hypocrite. You guys get what I'm trying to get.
Get ready with me while I explain to you guys why you can't trust literally anybody. I feel like I just have really bad luck with friends. Also, before you guys assume this is not a hickey, I burned myself with the beach waiver. Like, I promise it's a burn. Anyway, there's this guy that I was dating. I was dating him for about a year and a half, maybe a little bit longer, maybe a little bit less. I don't really remember. But at that time, I was also really close with this one girl. Also, I'm not going to name drop. I wanted to, but I'm not going to because it's really not that deep. To sum up how close we were, if someone couldn't get a hold of me, they called her. If they couldn't get a hold of her, they called me. Because we were always together. Anyways, me and him ended, and then not too much longer later, me and her just like fell apart. Like, nothing happened between us, like no beef, no drama, no nothing. We just really stopped talking for a while. Recently, around the beginning of October, she slid up on one of my stories, and then we kind of just like caught up and started talking again. And then the bond that we had before like literally came back within an instant because we were so freaking close. And like, you can't really erase that. Like, we were literal sisters. We talked every single day, hung almost every single day, but let's skip the backstory, the boring stuff, and let's get to the point. She stayed the night the day before New Year's Eve and then was at my house New Year's Eve morning. I had plans that morning, so she ended up going home just for a little bit, and then we planned on meeting back up and getting ready for this party. We were texting all day. We were so excited about the party, and then randomly she's like, oh, sorry, like, I have plans with my family. And I'm like, girl, don't even worry about it. Like, I'll just go out by myself. Family is more important. Like, of course. The party that we were gonna go to together was like really far, so I didn't want to go without her, so I was trying to find like another party to go to. I ended up finding one that was really close after everyone was posting about it, and literally everyone was there. And I was like, okay, everyone's there. I mean, I'm going by myself, but I know a lot of people. It's fine, whatever, let me just go. Because like I didn't want to do nothing on New Year's Eve. So I get there, I found all my people, like I'm having a really freaking good time, and I want to say at least 45 minutes to an hour goes by, and I'm over here catching up with one of my other friends, and I'm talking about how much I miss my ex, and she goes, girl, he's downstairs with so-and-so. I start laughing. I'm like, no, she's with her family. Like, haha, good try. Thinking it was a literal joke. Like, I literally thought it was a literal joke. I go downstairs and she's sitting like in the corner behind the pool table on his lap in a chair. In that moment, I'm like really freaking confused because I'm like, she just told me that she had a family thing to go to. Like, why did she lie to me? But like also in that moment, my heart completely shatters because I'm like, I was just talking about how much I miss him and my best friend is sitting on his lap right now. I wouldn't say like best friend. Like, I don't know what you classify as best friend, but we were getting really, really close again. And if you guys know me, you guys watch my TikToks, before any of you guys ask, no, it's not Haley or Charlie. I just haven't really hung out with either of them. Still love them so much. I see Charlie tomorrow, so y'all will probably see her too. Anyways, back to the story. She made direct eye contact with me and then hurry up and looked away and acted like she didn't even see me. He gets up and he comes over and he's like, yo, nice to see you. Talking to my other friend, talking to the other friend, talking to the dude behind us. And I'm like, he just touched my hand. Like, we're gonna get married again. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I was like heartbroken in this moment because like, what was that? She walks to the opposite side of the basement and goes up those flight of steps to like avoid us. And I'm talking to him, like having a normal conversation. Like, obviously, like if he's with her, I'm not gonna flirt with him, even though that was my man and my best friend. Whatever, it doesn't even matter. But I'm like talking to him and I'm like, oh, so like you and so-and-so? He was like, yeah, we've been together for like 2 months. You didn't know? In my mind, I'm like, that dab up meant nothing. I thought we were gonna get married. He just dabbed me up. We're gonna get married. Nope, it meant nothing. I'm just kidding. Let me stop being delusional. Anyways, back to the story. We had been friends for over 2 months. Like, been close again for over 2 months. And she never once mentioned that she was dating my ex. Yeah. One that she would tell me to leave in the beginning over and over and how he's no good for me. Anyways, fast forward. She didn't talk to me the entire party and then blocked me. Like, I texted her and I was like, hey. That's all I said was, hey. Blocked. She blocked me, and I'm not gonna go chasing after anybody. Obviously she was no good because what was that? She could stay in 2023. That was so cringy of me to say, but she can stay in 2023 because 2024 she will not be in. It's low-key not that deep because he was my ex, but you are supposed to be my best friend. You're supposed to be my best friend. I feel so embarrassed because I had been like sobbing about him to her. Not sobbing, but like I miss him. Like I want a bad girl. Like we should go on a 2-man and like invite him, blah, 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 blah. Meanwhile, she's in a relationship with him. Like I look so stupid sitting here crying about him to her when she's dating the man. Or talking to him. I don't know. He just said we have been together for over 2 months. I don't know what that means. I don't know. Oh! Like, why? Why? In my opinion, no matter what, that's a violation of girl code to, like, date your best friend's ex. Yeah. Like, at the same time, I'm not going to lose my best friend over a boy, so I wouldn't have really cared if she didn't lie to me about it and then blocked me because I texted her, hey. Anyways, guys, that's all. I love you guys. I'll see you later. I just had a rant real quick because... let me tell you, that had me heated. Peace out, guys. Bye.
The drama in my life right now isn't even mine. It's like the shit I overhear in the school bathroom, and now I'm like invested. Yesterday I was in there minding my business, doing my business, and these 2 girls come in, not to use the bathroom. What they were talking about was wild. Now, before I continue, I'm not judging. It's your life. You do you. It's just crazy to hear. Now, I know a decent amount of people in my grade and the grade below me. So, then these people I didn't recognize, so which means they were, like, freshmen. Or maybe sophomores, but probably freshmen. So this one girl's like, oh my god, like, I like your bracelet or, like, something. She gave her a compliment, and she was like, thanks, like, I got it yesterday. Oh, where'd you get it? And she was like, oh, I stole it. And I was like, oh, okay. Stealing is not that uncommon, so that wasn't the big shock. And then the other girl was like, oh, it's so cute, like, do you think you could steal me one? The girl was like, oh yeah, like, I can steal it after school, like, isn't your birthday soon? Like, it can be your birthday present, we can, like, do it together. And I was like, oh my god, that's a really interesting way to bond. And then a third girl walks in, and she's like, yo, not saying names, I got your shit. And then one of the girls walks away, and then the other 2 girls start making out. Again, you do you, like, pop your pussy in the school bathroom, but they were like making out, and I'm sitting there like, it was, they start doing whatever they're doing, and I'm sitting there like, fuck, I can't leave the bathroom right now. That's, like, weird. So they finish sucking face, and one of the girls is like, okay, like, I love you, bye. And she leaves the bathroom. And then another girl came in. I could tell because I was washing their shoes. Another girl came in and starts making out with the girl that was just making out with the other girl who just did the drug deal with the other girl. And they're, like macking on each other, too. And then the new girl who just came in is talking about some, like, oh, is your ex still bothering you? Like, God, she's so annoying. And the girl's like, yeah, she was just in here, like, stalking me. Like, it was so weird. I was like, oh, you, what? So then I come out the bathroom, because I've been in there for a really long time, and I'm like, I give her, like, the, like, smile, you know what I mean? And she was like, hi, and I was like, hi. And then I went back to class, and now every day I've been looking at everybody's shoes, trying to figure out who the fuck these girls were. Love you, and I will report back.
Get ready with me to tell you how my boyfriend found out I was lying about my age. Okay, before I start, I do not condone this. This is just something that happened to work out for me. And just some disclaimers. This relationship was based online. Like, obviously we're still together and like we see each other, but this was built online. Not to mention, I was 12 years old. That seems very young. Like, I'm aware of that. But like my entire life growing up, I had always been very physically and like mentally mature, at least compared to the people my age. So when I met Caden, he was 15. And honestly, my main thought process was, I don't know this kid. He lives in Canada. I'm never gonna see him. This isn't going anywhere, so it doesn't matter. Like, also, I thought he was really cute, and if I told him I was 12, I knew for a fact he would stop talking to me. So I kind of figured, like, what's the big deal? So during one of our little getting to know each other conversations, I told him I was 15 too. And based on how I looked and spoke, I knew he wouldn't question it. Like, when I was 12, people were mistaking me for 18, 21 sometimes. So I was like, I got this. So anyway, we start dating August 20th, 2014. Everything is going great, okay? We're texting all day, we're Skyping all the time. My birthday eventually comes around on November 6th. I wake up to this long, like, happy 16th birthday, I hope you have the best day, just this long, cute message. Meanwhile, it's been 3 months. Like, I forgot that he thought I was 15. So on my birthday, he thought I was turning 16. Now, the right thing to do in this situation is to come clean right then and there. Did I do that? No. My thinking was, it's my birthday. Like, if I tell him, he'll probably get really mad and I won't have a boyfriend anymore. And I'm just not getting broken up with on my birthday. That's just not happening. So I thought, no way am I ruining my day. I'll tell him in a few days, next week, something, but I'll tell him. So I went along with it. I was like, thank you. Oh my God. I go to school. Everything's normal. So that night we're on Skype. Then like out of nowhere, he's like, hey, why did your mom post on your wall happy 13th birthday? First of all, why are you searching me on Facebook? But I play it cool. I'm like, oh, obviously it's a typo. Like, she didn't mean to put that. He was like, yeah, but like everyone is saying happy 13th birthday. I was like, yeah, well. So I was definitely busted and I was super scared that he was going to get mad because like I really liked him. All he ended up saying was like, you know, you do not look 13, which I knew. But I'm 21, he's turning 24 next month. It's been 8.5 years and we're very happy.
My boyfriend is always asking me, like, who you trying to look good for? Like, who you trying to impress? Because let's be for real, if it was just me and him, like, I could look like a dying mole rat and not care. Like, guys will just never understand that girls are not trying to impress the people you're around. They just literally want to be a pretty girlfriend. Like, no, I don't want your friends. I just don't want your friends saying, as long as you're happy, man. Like, no girl ever wants to feel that way as a girlfriend. Like, I don't really care about other people's opinions, but other people's opinions can form opinions about people. I don't know if that makes sense, but if a guy's friends are always down-talking their girlfriend, just feel like that's subconsciously forming an opinion inside the guy's head. You know what I'm saying? If we use me as an example, I'm low-key a girl with an attitude. Like, I can be kind of crazy sometimes. But, like, if his friends think I'm crazy and bad-looking, it's raps. I also just think my boyfriend is gonna wake up one day and realize, like, he deserves a lot better. Well, that's never gonna happen, but, like, I'm a girl. Unrealistic things feel pretty real. I don't know, I'm getting ready to go see him, and I'll probably see his friends today, so it just kind of, like, sparked that rant, you know? So, boys, your girl is not trying to look good for anybody else. They literally just want to look good by your side. So, yeah, I gotta go. Hope you guys have a good day. Peace out. Love you. Bye.